How's it going, guys? My name's Aiden Vapes, and today I'm just going to do a very quick video on the Subtank Nano, why I'm so happy with it, and how they fixed the problems that they had with the original Subtank. I bought the original Subtank the day it was put onto UK websites. I bought it next day delivery, so when I got back from work it was ready and waiting for me for when I got home. When it arrived, I was chuffed. I filled it up straight away, vaped on it for a while. The OCC coil heads were amazing. I finally thought, yes, I've got a tank that I love, I adore. I have the Atlantis already and I love that, but I've got another tank that I can go to, that if I haven't got any of the Atlantis coils, I know I've got this spare. And after filling it up and leaving it, after vaping it for 2 hours, I was like, yes, this is perfect. I then went food shopping and came back after an hour and realised that there was like e-liquid all around the sides, and it was all over my IPv2, and I was a bit pissed off. I was like, well, maybe I didn't tighten it properly, so I took it all apart, refilled it, screwed everything, made sure it was all tight, made sure it was all secure, and then just fastened it and left it overnight. When I came back to it again, it was leaked, and I was like, what the hell's going on? So I went onto a couple of forums, went onto Facebook, asked a couple of people I know on there and said, look, the Subtank I've got is leaking. Do you know what could be the cause, what I need to do? Because, it might just have been me. It might have been I not screwed something in. And a couple of people said they had the same problems. And when I heard this, I was like, oh, well, maybe it's the tank then. And a lot of people were blaming the tanks. A lot of people were saying, well, it can't be me. And I was one of those people. I was like, it can't be me. It's got to be the tank. And surely enough, yes, it was the tank. So it really put me off, and I ended up throwing the Subtank in the bin. I was so fucked off one day. It was the last of my Ruthless E-Juice, and I love Ruthless E-Juices. So when I saw that I had wasted like half of it just down the side of the tank because it had leaked out, I was so angry that I just went, no, fuck it, binned it. And then I was like, I was so gutted because I was like, I loved the coils. The coils are amazing. If they could sort out the leaking issues, then I will buy it again. And funnily enough, like 2 days later, I was with my Atlantis, and I was like, well, it's not the end of the world. And then I was like, well, actually, there's got to be something new. And funnily enough, I googled it, Subtank, and straight away it came up the Mini and the Nano, and it had been online for about 4 hours that they said they were doing this. And I was like, brilliant. Brilliant. Maybe they've fixed it. Maybe they haven't, so I'm not going to rush into pre-ordering it or anything. And I then started doing some research on it. I read the comments from people. I read the comments from Kanger, and I read the things. And I noticed one thing: the O-rings on it are thicker, and they're a little bit better. They look better. They feel better. They feel more sturdy. So I was like, okay, I'm getting this, and I did. And I haven't looked back on it. I bought the Nano because I like smaller tanks, and it still holds 3mm, which is enough for me to get through the day. I can't go to work, come home, fill it up again. That's fine. I don't mind doing that. I don't mind filling it up once a day. So yeah, I'm chuffed that they've sorted out the problems, because the OCC coil heads that Kanger do, that's in there at the minute, the 0.5 ohm, are brilliant. They are amazing. They are so much better than the Atlantis. The flavour quality is better. They feel more sturdy, and they're just a lot nicer. So, if you had a Subtank and it leaked and it really put you off, like it did me, the issues have been resolved. And I don't know if they've resolved it on the newer models, I say newer models, but like the ones that are coming out of like the place now, like Kanger now, like the Subtank ones that are being shipped out to England now. I don't know if they fixed them. So if you are going to get a Subtank, I'd recommend the Mini or the Nano, mostly because you're going to get the sealed O-rings better, and you're going to get a better airflow. They've changed it to a full slit like the Atlantis for the full airflow, and that just makes it so much nicer. I will say the one con that there is with this one, and I got it with the original Subtank as well, the wicking on high VG juices can be quite bad, so you do have to kind of switch to the one that has absolutely no airflow and just give it a nice pull, and then you will see bubbles go up, and then you're primed and ready to go again for the next one. But that doesn't bother me so much if I'm going to get amazing flavour and if I'm going to get amazing quality, so I'm quite happy to do that. So if you did have a Subtank and you were put off, do not be put off to buy the Mini or the Nano, because it's so much better. It's a new and improved model. They've realised what those mistakes they made, and they've now fixed it. So that's my review. That's just to say that, don't be put off to buy one. They are great. Like I said, I've not actually touched my Atlantis now since this arrived about 4 or 5 days ago. So, you know, well done, Kanger. Thank you, Kanger. So yeah, I mean, if there's anything that you've got, if you want any products reviewed, or if you have any comments or suggestions, just leave a comment below. Subscribe to me for more. I just wanted to say that one of my videos, my Kanger email review, got over 1,000 views, and I was chuffed when I came on to see that. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. Have a great day. Bye.